All right. All right, let's drink some wine. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Hinchberger.
And I'm Paul Hinchberger.
We're the Wine Brothers. We are going to drink some amazing wines today from Emilia-Romagna. So the beautiful region that kind of, straddles all the way from west to east of northern Italy, but it sits below, the main regions of Piemonte and Lombardia and the Veneto and. But it's just the one directly underneath there.
And it's above Tuscany.
Yeah, like it's hard for me to ever just kind of conceptualize to somebody where it is. But it's north, but it's not super north.
Yeah.
Emilia-Romagna, unbelievable region, just in general. I mean, it is famous for food.
I feel like it's kind of underrated in America.
It's completely underrated, especially wine-wise.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I...
Food-wise, have you ever heard of balsamic vinegar, Parmigiano Reggiano? Prosciutto di Parma. I mean, this is the Bible Belt of like epic food. Period. And Lamborghinis, Ferraris, lots of pasta, amazing food. I mean, it's just an amazing area.
And delicious wine.
Killer wine, but like you said, very underrated. Nobody really seeks out Emilia-Romagna wines. So this is a beautiful, beautiful house, Tenuta Santa Lucia. They are in the heart of the DOCG, the first white DOCG zone of all of Italy, Albana di Romagna. So it's southeast, getting towards the ocean or towards the sea, southeast Emilia-Romagna. So they're right there in that zone, also known for their Sangiovese. So there's a Sangiovese di Romagna DOC. And they do killer Albana and killer Sangiovese. So it's kind of also fun to taste Sangiovese from Emilia-Romagna than, say, Sangiovese from Tuscany, where it's super famous. But honestly, what I think is the gem of the area, and it was the first white DOCG, like somebody had to know it was legit from the get-go. Albana, that's the grape, is beautiful. It is such a cool grape. So this estate, owned and run by Paride Benedetti, they've had this estate since 1962, I believe. And have been making amazing wine. It's a 100-hectare estate that was originally developed and built to be completely self-sustaining land. And so when they took it over, it kind of just went right into their philosophy. All certified organic estate. They follow a lot of biodynamic principles. Super low sulfur additions, and then they even are starting to experiment with zero sulfur wines. Really cool stuff. So let's drink some of this stuff. This is the Citrullo, and kind of all their wines kind of have fun proprietary names. Citrullo makes me think citrus, but it isn't necessarily linked with that, by any means. But this is the Citrullo Albana di Romagna. So this is their kind of entry-level Albana, and it is picked from the earliest ripening. So they kind of do 3 harvests, or 3 different picking times with their Albana. Early harvest, mid-harvest, which we'll taste in the Albarara, and then the kind of later harvest, which they have some higher tier Albanas as well. So this is fresh, no oak aging, all stainless steel. Show it to me.
It might have been your Citrullo citrus comment, but I get like a Meyer lemon, but also like with pear, as if you were just eating some fresh pears with Meyer lemon squeezed on top.
Ooh.
Maybe a little lemon zest grated as well.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it definitely has a lot of citrus tone. I'm even getting kind of a little of that. Do you ever make smoothies and you put a lime in your smoothie, but you have to get rid of just the green stuff because you don't want to have that, but you have a little pith left. When I cut into that lime, I kind of get some of that on the nose as well.
Okay.
So not like lime juice, but that pithy lime note.
So between the zest and the juice
is the lime pith, and it's kind of sitting right up here in the Citrullo.
Okay.
And maybe it's the green, the bright green label that's doing it for me.
Be.
Have you tasted it yet?
Yeah.
And what's going on?
It's really good. It almost has a little bit of an effervescence. It's really clean, very acidic, fresh.
And why I love Albana too, and I think it's just this. Why do not more people know about Albana di Romagna? The texture is amazing. It's not a light wine.
No.
It's not a heavy wine. I mean, he makes some amazing upper tier stuff that gets beautifully, you know, rich on the palate. But this is fresh, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. I mean, on the palate, there's beautiful, beautiful lemon citrus notes. There's that lime character coming through. Some of that kind of underripe pear style. It's a really gorgeous wine. Great palate, super killer. So, like I said, he does this initial harvest. He does kind of a mid-harvest, and that's where he gets this Albarara. The Albarara is essentially still unoaked. All stainless steel. However, this spends about 6 months on the lees. So texturally,
So essentially, it's unoaked.
Essentially, it's unoaked, and realistically.
And realistically.
Sometimes I just try to say one word as many times as possible. Like essentially, I might say it essentially a lot.
Many times.
All right, I'll stop saying it. So the whole texture is totally different. You can tell it on the nose. You know that
You can smell the texture. It's
realistically. Yeah. Sorry.
wow, it smells good.
What are you getting on the nose, now on the palate? I mean, the texture is obviously prevalent, but it's also riper fruit. You know, it's sat on the vine a little bit longer. You know, what are you getting that's different from the Citrullo?
It has kind of more of that ripe stone fruit characters. Instead of the citrus, it's more stony.
I love this wine. This is serious white wine, folks.
There's so much going on. I can't even explain it in this short video.
Have you seen that awesome documentary, Somm?
Yeah.
They're amazing to do it going really fast. They're
I know.
I'm not
that good.
I mean, they could probably do that just because they know what Albana should be. That's how good they are. Well, we think this is delicious. That's what we got.
It's really good. That's all I can say.
It's beautiful. Food-wise, this is super fun. Wow. You know, when we're sitting around the table with Paride Benedetti, he's this very serious man. But he's amazing. He has such a warm soul to him. He's awesome. But you just watch him analyze his wines, and he just stares at them, and he tastes them, and you can just see the wheels spinning for what is going to happen next harvest. What is he? How's he going to make something a little bit more delicious? And I think his wines are stunning. Yeah. And you can see in that concentration and that dedication that he has why his wines are beautiful.
Yeah.
So moving into his reds, like I said, he does one more tier, and then actually a Pasito Albana, which is gorgeous. But he also does amazing Sangiovese di Romagna. So to me, Sangiovese di Romagna, or Sangiovese from Emilia-Romagna, definitely has a different tone than Tuscan Sangio. And I don't know the word to put on it. I've never known the word, and I don't like this word, but I'm going to use this word. I call it grittier. But it's not gritty.
Not like grits from the south, but
not like fish and grits.
Yeah.
Is that even a thing?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits. That's what I was thinking. So it's not like that kind of grit. It's like more earthy tone, but still, I don't know. It's grittier. Just that's all I got. So what are you getting on the nose? What do you get on the palate? This is the Bisquero. So unoaked, 100% Sangiovese. Really fresh. Lots of cool things going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure where you're going with the grittier, because I think it's really quite elegant and so well balanced. I mean, there's so much lively fruit, but
like I said, I don't like my word. I don't like my word, but it's different than Sangio from Tuscany.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the word wittier.
It's wittier Sangio. Yeah, that's definitely witty Sangio right here. So the Bisquero, it's kind of the entry-level, fresh example of what this amazing house can produce. All estate fruit, really great delicious tones. Yeah, it's super fresh. It's light, it's enjoyable, but it still has it packs a lot of complexity. Can go with a lot of local amazing cuisine. Wow. We had some killer things on the table drinking with Paride.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah.
Just bragging.
I'm just bragging a little bit. So, and now is the Thibaut. So again, he does another tier of Sangiovese as well, but these are kind of the core wines that we like to work with here in America. This is the Thibaut. So not the Thibaut that was super famous back in the that kind of Thibaut. This is the Thibaut made from Sangiovese.
It probably will pack a punch.
It'll pack a punch. I like it. This spends just a couple months. Half of it goes into French barrique, and half of it goes into large Durmast vats. Durmast is the same as that Cecile oak, very, very neutral European oak that he likes to use versus all French, which has a little bit more tighter grain and it's going to put a little bit more influence into it. So what are you getting on the nose?
First thing is something real floral, and I can't quite put my finger on it. It's like almost...
Petunia?
No, I was going more on the not lavender, I don't know, something.
Something kind of coming from a rich composty soil type.
Yeah.
Like there's
definitely
little petunia because it's got a little poop. It's kind of like it's got this great kind of earthy, rich, composty.
He means that in the best way.
Yeah, I mean, everybody poops. But
this is true.
But beautiful compost, like earthy tone coming out of it with really super fresh fruit still kind of lifted out. And then petunias, like this nice floral attribute. On the palate, what do you get?
Purple petunias.
Purple petunias.
Purple petunias are much more pungent than white or...
Pungent purple petunias.
Pungent, yeah.
What's on the poignant pungent purple petunias? What's on the palate? Besides alliteration. That was clever.
I don't know. It's similar style. I mean, very, very fresh, very balanced.
You get the grit.
It does have. It's a little grittier than the first one.
Starting to get that grit.
More of that wood tannin. Even though the wood isn't like super prevalent, I get more tannin, more structure.
Definitely,
quite tasty.
The tannins are there, but it's also kind of it has softness. It has a lot of balance. Sure. So I love these wines. They're really, really cool expressions of grapes that are grown natively and always have been in Emilia-Romagna. So beautiful, beautiful representations of things, outside of the regular Tuscany zones or the Piemonte zones or whatever. So from the southeast side of Emilia-Romagna in northern Italy, this is Tenuta Santa Lucia. Gorgeous organic wines, really, really pretty, killer with food. So hope you can find them and enjoy them. And until then, cheers.